The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Alexander. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Not even close there. And we're underway here in the home opener. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Number 6.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 outs. Base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ripped on a line to center. Freeland makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, Bobby Miller. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
Skips in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left
Next for the
fielder,
Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
And the
Counts
first
1-0.
offering is not close. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an
1 ball,
hour.
I would
2
throw him
strikes.
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down. Down, base is empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. And that is gone. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
And now it's William Contreras. There's a strike. Outside low. And 1-1. That's down and in. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first.
Out.
That's the inning. Back here in
Leading off
Milwaukee,
for Los
Aaron
Angeles,
Judge
the
at the
designated
plate.
hitter, Aaron
Alexander, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The throw to first. Judge out on the play. Here is Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Center field, Frelick has a beat on it. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Out towards right center field. Frelick after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. Miller back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Turner makes the play, and there's one away. And here is Hoskins. Pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's 1-0. One out, base is empty. And that's a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's down.
That one fouled off. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. And there's a foul ball. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. 1 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. This one in the air, right field. Mitchell settles underneath it. 2 away now. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings
Got
to
him.
first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 21.
Caleb Durbin.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next
No, that's
offering
low.
is down low. And strike
Hey!
two.
Filthy change.
One ball,
right there. Just
two
pulled the
strikes.
string.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
3.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Betts settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to
He's
first.
out.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Here's
Mookie to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Hit in the air, center field. Frelick sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings through that one.
These hitters have come out
0-1.
ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion,
No, that's foul.
that can be a route to doing it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And we're level. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ground ball right side. Turang. On to first.
Got him.
And Freeman is retired. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee. And here is Jackson Chourio. Little chopper rolls foul. Next
That's
pitch
out.
misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it'll be Christian
Now
Yelich.
the designated
He's already
hitter,
homered here in this one.
Yelich.
And
1-0.
that skips in the dirt. And
Ball.
that misses. And it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball
In
3.
this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Hard ground ball base knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. There's a
Inside
ball.
ball.
He's
safe.
Save. That's a stolen base. Oh, he
Count is
doesn't
3
get
and
the
2.
call. Counts full, 3-2. That one hit to right. Takes it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. Runner takes off for third.
Hey.
That's in for a strike. Go to
Hey.
third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Ball, that's low.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Andy Pajes.
Andy
Pajes goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Now the 0-1. On the ground right side, it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Brewers.
Mears will take over here.
Number 25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2.
1 ball,
And a
2
pitch
strikes.
out, but nothing going on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Pages gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one
Ball.
missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Max Muncy at the dish. Fly to left his first time.
Muncy.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. Will Smith to the plate. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. And they get Turner for the out. Now here is Hesung Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one ripped. Chourio going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Turner. Slings it across.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The Brewers down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. That is strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Up
Ball
and
1.
in. Now 1-2.
1
I
ball, 2
think the
strikes
key,
the count.
I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Betts makes the grab, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Mears back to work. And base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. Mitchell really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Judge waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Judge rips that one. Mitchell going after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Betts off of first with 2 away. And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly, and they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's in the dirt. Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-1 now. And
Ball
downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now, Jackson Chorio. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit. Here comes Christian Yelich. Runner on the move. Strike in there. He saves it second, and that was not close. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there.
Now he's in there.
Back signals for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that will end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Bouncer to Hoskins, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. New pitcher on here, Ryan Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 7th, this is Bryce Turang. Trying to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Rhys Hoskins. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 57, Luis
Hoskins
Garcia.
pushes it foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And
That's
ball
a ball.
1 to the right fielder. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
Two the count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. The tying run is 90 feet away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Trey Turner. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Hye-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Missing inside.
That's inside.
1-0. Hudson measures 6 feet 8 inches, 220 pounds. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie
Now
digs
batting,
in here,
the right fielder,
1 for 3.
Betts.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the
Designated
plate.
hitter, Aaron Judge.
And there's the strike. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, belted.
That
And it
ball's
gets into the
foul.
corner, but it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
One ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. One and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. First
Ball
pitch, and he just misses.
Did he
Check
go?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Next offering
ball
misses
2.
down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
The
That was
center
pretty
fielder,
nasty.
Number 10.
Now it's going to be
Now.
Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 59. Evan Phillips.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off.
One and 1.
Back to first,
Safe.
and he's safe.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go again. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
Runner, runner,
Here
runner.
comes the pitch. There goes the
Counts
runner from
1-0.
first. It's a pitch out. Throw to
Out.
second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed.
0-1.
Comes
Yeah.
up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a
Outside
ball.
low. 1 and 2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one
2
is
balls,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Chourio makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On a line out towards center. Frelick gets the grab for the second out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
That's
Ball inside.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And there's
Ball,
a
that's in.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the Brewers DH. Christian Yelich.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Swing and a
Number
miss.
66.
It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tanner Scott.
And fouled off. Yelich set down on strikes. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now one out to right. And that'll get off into the seats. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, a good slider from an
No
opposite-handed
balls, 2
pitcher
strikes.
has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And the batter now, Bryce Terang. And a sac bunt here. Makes the grab. And that
He's
is
out.
the ball game. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the